Hello friends, today we are going to discuss the chapter Banking of class 10th. As we know, the function of the bank is to keep your money safe and give interest on that. And those who are in need of the money, to give them that money as a loan and take interest from them. So the bank has the dual purpose of keeping your money safe and give interest on it, as well as those who are in the need of the money to give them as a loan and charge interest from them. There are various kinds of accounts in banks, such as savings banks account, current account, and then there are fixed deposits as well as recurring deposit, senior savings account. Many are there, but as in our syllabus we are going to discuss the recurring deposit account, that is RD account. Now what is the meaning of RD? Under this scheme, a depositor chooses a specified amount and deposits that amount every month for a fixed period of time. What does it mean? It means that suppose you are a depositor, and when you are depositing the money, you have to deposit a particular amount of money every month for a specific period of time. Suppose you are having 500 rupees access and you want to open an RD account. Then every month you have to deposit 500 rupees. Suppose you are opening it for 3 years, then up to 3 years, every month you have to deposit 500 rupees. Okay, so this is a disciplined savings account. In a disciplined way, you have to deposit the particular amount every month for a given period of time. Now there is a formula for calculating interest on RD. What is the formula for calculating interest that I have given here? I is equal to P into N in bracket N plus 1 into R upon 2400, where P is the sum deposited every month. As I told you earlier, that suppose you are depositing 400 rupees every month or 500 rupees every month, then that will be the P. Then N is the number of months. Keep in mind, not number of years, number of months. Suppose you are depositing it for 3 years continuously, then N will be 12 into 3, that is 36. Okay, not 3, it will be 36, number of months. Then R is the rate. So by applying this formula, I will get interest. Now I want to know what will be the maturity value. Maturity value is what the total amount you will get after a particular time. Suppose continuously I am depositing the 400 rupees, okay, and I am depositing it for 3 years. Then after 3 years, how much amount I will get total? That is called the maturity value. So what is the maturity value? Total sum deposited plus interest. Total sum deposited plus interest. So what is the total sum deposited? That is P into N, where P is the that sum deposit every month. Suppose 400 is the P, and N, if I am depositing for 3 years, then 36 will be the N. So that will be the total sum you have deposited, this P into N. And what the interest you will get, then you just apply this formula, P into N plus 1 into R upon 2400. By applying this formula, you will get the maturity value. Okay, now we are going to understand this by solving one sum. Here it is given there. Suppose Amit deposited rupees 150 per month. So this 150 is P in a bank for 8 months. 8 months is N. Already here it is given in month. If it is given in years, then you will convert into month. But here it is already given in months, so there is no need to convert in months. So N is equal to 8 where P is equal to 150. Then what he is asking, what will be the maturity value of his deposit if the rate of interest is 8%. So what is the rate of interest? 8% per annum, and the interest is calculated at the end of every month. Okay, now we are going to solve it. As I already told you, P is equal to 150, N is equal to 8 months, R is equal to 8%. Now apply this formula, this one, P into N. P is 150, N is 8 months, plus again P. P is how much? 150 into N. N is how much? 8. Then N plus 1 means add 1 in N. 8 into 9 into rate. Rate is 8 upon 2400. Okay. So this N plus 1 you understood now. What is the total months you are getting? In that you will add 1. Here I was getting 8 months. I have added 1 in that. So it is 9. Now solve it. You are getting 1200 here. 36 as an interest. So total maturity value is 1236. Okay. I hope you have understood this topic of banking. In the next class, we will discuss few more sums. Thank you.